Ladies and gentlemen, Dello, sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. Our three judges, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliati, the official protein snack of the UFC. And watching around the world, this is from the sold-out Madison Square Garden. UFC welterweight division to determine. Introducing first, fighting. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 107. Season 5 winner and the number 7 ranked welter. And now it is 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. The number 3 ranked UFC welterweight
All right, gentlemen, we've been through the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. I want you to continue.
This is real life. This is real.
This is so ridiculous. Well, I think they do too.
Yeah.
And that's how we got started.
I have never heard
This is his new way to start fights. Leaning up against the cage, hands behind his back.
Fighting spirit. Nate Diaz out of the southpaw stance in black. Jorge Masvidal.
Constant pressure, spectacular endurance, excellent boxing.
That's where he's comfortable. It's havoc here. He likes to look for trips.
And Nate fights very well off of his back. Has a Nate's
got it. Kick.
The elbow landed. And then was able to get him down afterwards, but Nate doesn't go away easy, as we know.
Nate's in big trouble here. He is allowing Nate to recover somewhat. You see a lot of cut badly right now.
2 minutes have gone by here, round 1. Masvidal biding his time. Still not allowed.
So I like that he's burning the clock right now and making Nate still striking from the top, staying busy, Masvidal. His guard that people don't want to go into. Right under the eye.
Good kick to the body there by Masvidal.
Just above the right eyebrow of Nate Diaz. This fight was able to fight through that.
It seems like there's more than one cut. He's smiling and talking to Nate after that shot.
These punches, no matter who he fights, he does figure out a way to let. Both of these guys are just looking for hand control here, trying to get the dominant position. But Diaz
covering up amidst the game. Diaz with a flurry. Masvidal retreats. Now get behind Masvidal. Big left from Nate Diaz.
Right hook to the body, left straight.
Here we see early in the kick, and that kick hurt him bad. Boom, boom. Now here's the end of the round. Right to the body.
UFC 244, Masvidal versus Diaz is presented. Cutman did his best to work on that eye.
I mean, always moving forward, and Ma's still doing this and keeping this pressure on you. I mean, he finds it.
Never put away in the UFC.
What I'm surprised is that Masvidal hasn't concentrated on the leg, where guys have beat up his legs.
The outside right kick. And Nate Diaz is a southpaw, so Masvidal's making the adjustments, but the southpaw stance does create some different dynamics for Jorge kicks, though. And that's one thing he can do that he hasn't done yet.
Oh!
He literally got it.
And this time, Masvidal, I think, wisely allows Diaz back to his feet. We'll see the UFC. Tyron Woodley has said that for years.
Well, he is a sniper.
He does a switch step with his feet, which makes you think he's not moving anywhere, and then the left.
He's very clever. He does a lot of sneaky stuff in there. Another.
For trips.
Oh, big shot. Big shot to the body.
Well, his conditioning and his chin so good that
Masvidal is beating him up.
with authority for Masvidal.
Landed a few, but so far the control's been all Masvidal. Nice roll. Peterson roll.
Good scramble.
On the money, and that's where you see Nate go, ooh, that hurt, and the big punt because it gets. And Diaz took that, went down, got his air back, wear a lot of his shots, but he wore those ones.
Breathe heavy.
Snack of UFC. And they go round 2. Not surprised that he hasn't been able to put him away.
He has pressure.
Oh! Big right hand. That's one for Nate.
Well, toughness as we have come to expect. You see the numbers in terms of these significant.
The body, and he got clipped with the left hand. And he's been hurt to the body, those horrible left hooks.
Got all the weapons going on the feet tonight.
What's really helped, big shots landed so far, but it is only the 3rd round. Diaz is a fighter.
Masvidal with the right hand follow. No fight thus far.
Those body kicks make a huge difference for Masvidal. He's got 2 weapons to 4 of Masvidal's fights, but who's tougher now, Diaz or Vicente Luque? I think everybody's tough nowadays. You gotta have everything. It's so hard to win.
Not letting Nate just stay on him and throw those punches like this.
He's really helping him control the pace, Joe, is the body kicks, the body shots that. But like I said, 4 and 5.
Well, it's one of the things that Masvidal talked about earlier in his got up and got great cardio. It changed his game, tiring himself out. He knows he's in great shape.
That's by Diaz. It's not quite enough. Masvidal keeps his balance well, but it was a good attempt. It goes to a half Nelson, controlling the waist. And that took
On the ground. And crazy damage on that. Oh, look at Nate. Stockton's left for good measure. Oh.
big ground and pound shots.
There's a nasty kick to the body by Masvidal. That is just perfectly played. Talking to him, tries to counter with the right, pulls him in, and there's another.
Round 4, Diaz.
What's Nate doing with his head? The way he's shaking. What?
Wow.
No way.
Dana White immediately
At any moment, I need to pick up the pace, and that's something Diaz was doing, but you always
isn't concerned with the crowd and his public approval.
He was brilliant tonight. That is not that bad of a cut for MMA.
Dan Bergliata couldn't hide his disappointment. Man, were they treated to an epic 15 minutes if you're the doctor, right? Know who you're dealing with in Nathan Diaz.
But it's not just out of job, too, and you have to know that if I got cut, I better pick up the pace because...
Decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round, has declared the winner by TKO, and now
Jorge Masvidal. Jorge, it was an amazing fight. They stopped it.
For a fact, I told Nate right now, just run it back. I don't like to leave the ring like this with my opponent conscious. I think American Top Team, Dan Lambert, Richie Puma, and China, I love you, Blondie, Vanilla Bean, California, hola. Good rounds, don't be booing me. Don't be booing me. I'll hand out these 3 pieces in the store. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen again.
You had some spectacular moments.
I won it as I was sitting in that chair going into the 4th and 5th round. You won't boo me to my face, man. You know, I come in here to fight. And
the BMF title, it was an honor to call your fight. Jorge Masvidal, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Nate Diaz. Nate, fight for a cut like that, were you shocked?
Yeah, I was.
Now, you're famously known for your endurance.
I had a little bit of a issue, so I couldn't run, starting to kick in, but he got the job done like he was supposed to, so right on the Jorge. Right back. Let me heal up and let's go again.
Heal up. Your decision to stop it. It's always an honor to call your fight. Nate Diaz, ladies.
Nate Diaz and that BMF replica championship belt. Now play Dominic Cruz, brought to you by Never on Bold Characters since 18.
Not exactly the way anybody wanted it to end. I better pick up the pace and go for the finish within 3 because you're going to keep getting punched and the doctor's job into the equation of this fight game. That's what's so difficult. There's so many while you're in the fight trying to win it. The doctor had to say.
We've seen way more horrific cuts go on and never else.
It should be universal.
It should be, you're right. It should be universal. Look, Nate has a lot well as he could. Masvidal was fighting brilliantly. He was controlling the fight. In my opinion, he was ahead on the scorecards for 3 rounds.